It's DJ Holiday and Ebony, a.k.a. the Averys. Stay tuned.
Dinner with the Averys, episode 34, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And yes, we have a live show today, man. It's lit in here today. It's giving me the vibes of 2000.
Oh my God! Don't even do it. Don't
2001, 2000.
Reality TV
yeah,
vibes.
This is
what that is.
This is reality TV royalty in the building today.
Right.
Oh man, what's up?
Are you still able to say real chance of love?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into all that though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Anyway, of course, holiday season. I'm here, man, and this is Dinner with the Averys, episode 34. Like we said, my beautiful wife is here, of course.
Hello.
Miss Risky, if you're nasty, and the one and only. The beautiful goatee of reality TV, I say, Deelishis. What up, girl?
The crowd goes wild.
What up, D?
Hey, I'm in Atlanta. That's what's up.
How you doing? Yeah, so tell
like
everybody.
so dope to me.
So I seen you at a Drake after party.
Yes.
And we were there. Now, mind you, no, respectfully, you wasn't doing nothing crazy.
You had to throw that in there.
No, I'm saying this was the first
Why
time
you just couldn't say she was at an after party or
we
something?
were in Atlanta?
Yeah.
It was at a Drake party.
Yeah.
It was after
in
party.
Atlanta?
It was after his concert.
No, but the first time that I ever met you, we were in Toronto.
Oh,
For
wow.
Drake
Hey,
event.
what the fuck?
No, it was a hotel, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was. No, let me clear this.
No,
I didn't even
Let
get
me make
this.
this very
Okay.
No, not only did you not know him back then, he and I were not together, but he was friends with my friend that I was with.
Who was your friend?
Huh?
I don't know.
What the day is?
I partied a lot these years. I'm sorry.
You and him are like really, really cool.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
He came by
I
the
remember
room.
that.
Yeah, he was like, "What up, D?" I was like, "Hey, what up, Holiday?"
I remember that.
Then we had a private set at Drake's club.
Yeah.
And you were there, yeah.
Yeah,
and so,
man. We move in different
So
circles.
Drake keeps us connected.
Always. Shout out to Drake. Aubrey, I
Now
love
we
you.
connected through Atlanta.
Oh, cool.
That's what's up.
So, but no, we was at after party, and you told you was in town. You lived here now. We was
Yeah.
excited. We was like, what are you here for? You really?
I live
so
here.
you're here.
How do
I'm
you
here.
like Atlanta?
I love it because, well, first of all, my daughter, she's in her second year of college at Spelman.
Yeah.
Yes, and shout out to my daughter, Jen.
Yes.
Spelman girls.
Yes,
Spelman.
and I was doing radio in Detroit. My contract was for 4 years. So once my contract was over, be it that I was like, look, I'm 40, divorced and single. I had that moment, like when you reach 40, well, you probably won't because you're married and you're in a union or whatever. But if you're single and you're 40, you'll look at yourself and be like, you know what?
No.
Yes, you.
No,
you
a
want
lot
something.
of girls do.
Yeah, you go
say
through a
that.
change where you long for something
Right,
different and exciting.
right.
So I was not renewing my contract with the radio station in Detroit, and it was no beef. I actually loved them. I just wanted something
Something different.
exciting to happen, like boom, instantly.
Okay,
And
cool.
so I was like, you know what? Other than college, which was in Alabama back in 1996, I've never lived anywhere outside of Detroit.
Yeah.
But I traveled for a living, so I've seen other places, and I was like, you know what? I'm not tied down to anything.
Right.
Like Hollywood.
Yeah, I wanna-
Atlanta
You
is
can't.
other than LA, I feel like Atlanta is the best place to live.
No, it was, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not want to come to Atlanta.
Really?
Yes, because I thought that coming from reality TV and me hosting parties and even being in that, that lane of entertainment, I thought that it would be oversaturated and that I would just, fall by the wayside. But it was
not.
a total
It's not that
different
bad.
experience. When people mess with you, they mess with you. Not only that, there's like so much going on. You cannot miss out on getting the opportunity. And my daughter, who goes to school here, she was like, Mom, don't go to LA, don't go to Florida, because those were my options, or New York. She was like, you don't want to be where it's cold, so New York isn't an option.
Yeah.
Right.
She was like, you don't want to be where the cost of living is way too high,
Yeah, so
because I
that's
wanted to
LA.
chill for 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
She was like, so your money going to be gone quick.
Exactly,
You go to
LA.
You trying to chill too?
Definitely.
So she was like, just come to Atlanta. She was like, you have a lot of friends that are in the industry that are actually there.
Right.
And when I got here, I'm just so excited that this is what she suggested because I love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely
And you
love it.
don't do a lot of partying, but you do just enough.
Yes, I don't party at all unless a check is attached or if it's
Exactly.
somebody that I know personally. And it's like, I'm that friend that, you give me the invite, and I swear I mean well by it, but I might not be there.
Yeah.
That's so bad. I heard them talking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you watch?
Yeah.
And Nene was talking to Portia, and she was like, you don't support nobody.
Right. I mean,
But I looked at Portia's eyes.
Point,
I'm like, but she loves y'all. I know she don't attend because that's
right.
me.
So is it
And
like?
I mean, you get paid to do it, so it's like, why go out and do it for free? I mean, I know you supporting friends, but sometimes it just gets old. You know?
Right, you know what it is, and I'm really outside of the sexy image that is portrayed by me, as well as the career that I'm in. I'm really that domesticated at home mom.
So how is the dating life in
Atlanta.
the first couple months here?
Are we able to be blunt on this show?
Yes.
Of course.
Whatever you
I
wanna
have
say.
not had sex since August, so my dating
wow.
life is on a.
Wah, wah, wah.
And not that I gotta date in order to have sex.
So, Mr. Sharp,
I noticed. Listen, so let me tell you
I was
something.
about to bring that.
Let me tell you how crazy your husband is. So he texted me and said, "Get here 8:30 sharp," but he put an E at the end. I was like, "Nah, he know how to spell."
Yeah.
And then he said it again. I said, "I know Shannon Sharp name gonna come up because he keeps spelling that man's last name instead of the actual
That was a
word
little
Sharp."
Easter egg. In there.
Yes.
Have you put that to an end, or if he hits you up tomorrow, it's a go?
Well, fortunate and
You
unfortunate.
really want
for them.
Shannon Sharp though?
I did. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It came back radio. I was at work and it came in a joke. The guys, because I was on a show where it's 3 and I'm the only girl and there's 2 guys. So when they come in, just like here, they had the TVs on and it was always on ESPN or CNN. And there was this beautiful lady. I can't think of her name right now, but she's a black woman that works for ESPN. And the guys will always make comments and drool over her. But that's what would be up. So I'm like, you know what? Let me find somebody in sports that's on here. So I was like, ooh,
crazy.
Shannon Sharp, what I would do to him.
Oh my
And so
God.
the guy's like, and then eventually it just became the thing that I said or I talked about.
And they went crazy
and
with it, right? Yeah.
it became something bigger. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that ship has sailed because I'm actually seeing somebody.
Oh.
Okay, can we get an exclusive of who this guy is?
No, you know.
No,
him.
I need to know who he is.
Is he a
because
ball player?
If I see him somewhere else,
Is he a ball player?
No,
he do?
he works in the industry. You know him very well, actually,
Oh,
but
I
he's
do.
not a ball player.
you not gonna
Okay,
tell me
not a
who
ball-
he is?
No,
It's
I
none of
will.
your
I'm just
business.
gonna tell you off air.
Oh, okay.
None of your business.
But no, we're good friends, and I really do. I like him because, I mean, he chill, he cool, he's grown, he takes care of his business, and
What are the standards now for a woman to,
Everything
really,
she just said.
really take a guy
that's
serious?
a good question,
No,
though.
because some girls like, short guys, tall guys. You got to have a bag.
Well, not
you
being
got to have
funny.
education.
I dated Flavor Flav, so it's not, and nothing's wrong
and we're going
with
to get
him.
into that, too. Go ahead. though.
Nothing's wrong with Flavor Flav, but so many people say, "Oh my God, he's ugly." When I meet people, they're like, "Girl, how could you date?" And so
Yeah, how
for
could you
me,
date him?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wasn't necessarily like based on a look, because I'm from Detroit, and in Detroit, you will see some of the baddest chicks.
I was born
And
there.
they were, so they would be with guys that you may say have questionable looks, but they handling their business as a
Right,
man.
exactly.
So we attracted to, that hustle. And I don't mean hustle meaning that you're doing something illegal, but that
You're out there
mentality
handling your business,
is very
and yeah.
attractive.
Well, 9 times out of 10 it's elite.
No.
Well,
It is.
My
Not
ex-husband
nine
is
times out
Y'all
of
gonna
10.
stop acting
So
like
I'm
y'all
gonna-
ain't never date no pharmacist.
I married one, so
Okay.
I mean, not to get into that because he's serving his time after doing his crimes, and it's all good.
Oh,
God is
yeah.
good.
Look, as long as you didn't get tied up in the middle, it's all.
No,
look,
you know what?
hey.
That was the one thing about Detroit men. They
Yeah.
won't tie you up because they like what you don't know.
Delicious,
you
I don't know.
cannot tell.
You look like the candy lady.
What's the candy
you're,
lady?
You're
Oh!
a hold something for something.
That I might hold some.
You
Now,
look like a lawyer ride or die.
I'm a very loyal one,
I know.
but I don't want to get caught up in
Right,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
I got
She
some
got
children.
kids. I was about to
Yes.
say she got
So-
kids.
And I know other ways to make money. I'm a born hustler.
So, like, good
Right.
for us. The police knock down the door. You flushing it down the toilet for everybody?
No, what happened was, though, when they did knock down the door, I was like, first of all, I'd never been in one of those before. So anybody who's been in a
It
race
was
for
a
their
rush.
first time know that you almost have a heart attack.
Yeah.
So somebody
Yeah,
busting in
definitely.
your door, whatever, and they asked me, they put us in separate rooms. What you know about him? I said, I don't know anything about
What
him.
do you
They say,
mean?
ma'am, you have a whole baby with him. All I know is that he has good dick and make pretty babies. I don't even know him. They were like, and then they took all my jewelry and all my stuff
oh
since I had a
yeah,
smart mouth.
and they tore up your house
Tore
and
up.
everything,
Oh
right?
my
Yeah.
God! I said, is this really necessary?
Yeah.
That's actually how we got together.
That's how y'all got together too. See, look at
I'm playing.
He's lying.
You got him right and got him together.
He's lying.
Oh, you was lying.
Yeah, he's lying.
She is not.
He lies a lot. I
would
say
put her
that
in that situation.
No, and see, now that is what I would prefer. Someone who won't put me in that. Because you got some women who will ride for that.
Right.
I got some female family members who love them a street guy.
Yeah.
If you know that I don't want that, give me the opportunity to decide that that's the lifestyle that, I'm interested in. But he's still my people. He like my family.
That's dope. That's dope. How was y'all weekend?
My weekend was great.
What y'all do?
What did my daughter's birthday. Her birthday was Monday. She turned 9.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Birthday.
Yeah, so Lexington is 9, so I had a bunch of children over.
So cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I keep the kids. If I'm not traveling, I'm the kid mom. Like I like a bunch of kids around because I want to dance and I want to laugh and I want to play and I want to cook and I want to do stuff whatever. So I'm very, very active, which is probably part of the reason why my dating life was sucking for so long. And then the guy that I'm dating now, he lives all the way out in California.
Ooh, long distance relationship.
That's tough.
That's
so
tough.
That's hard. Oh
It's the hardest thing, and I don't even think it's because I think he's cheating.
Well, I want to get a shout out to my wife because she saved my life this weekend.
Woo woo!
And I told her, this weekend I had 2 shows, one in Baton Rouge and one in Alabama.
Well, period. He should say period.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say Baton Rouge.
Period.
But she saved my life.
No, all together from the beginning. But go ahead.
I love this.
Y'all swear I was a caveman living in a hole before she found me. Like, you want to come home with me? No. Anyway, no, I got beyond fucked up.
Oh my God, we went to a Project X party. It was like
so put me up on what Project X party.
I was booked.
College frat party.
Yeah.
Okay.
White college frat party.
Yeah.
Okay. And they do they were probably doing every drug on every alcohol
openly.
Well,
what?
we didn't. Oh, he
I'm
saw
saying you
it.
can see it.
He
What?
saw it.
Oh my God.
But anyway, yeah. So these colleges, they pay DJs and EDM DJs and stuff like that to come to these events, and we go crazy, have a great time. But I got a little over myself, and I know my limit.
First off, they drank a whole 2 bottles of alcohol on the way to the where were we? Alabama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he drank 2 bottles.
42. We had
ASU.
10 shots of 42 damn near.
Yes.
And Hennessy and Red Bulls.
Wait, you said 10?
Yeah, about 10
Probably
shots
more
apiece.
than that.
Yeah, it was more than that. We killed that shit.
Before we even got to the event.
But the white boy, make a long story short, he slipped me dab. And
What's dab?
I dab. It's like the purest form of weed in a wax form. Or something
I've
like
had that.
And I never knew.
wine
I know I'm sorry. You know, I'm a good
It's
sport
like an
everybody
edible.
like, how do they take pictures? Oh my God. And he's like, yo, how do they got this dab, man? It'd be an honor if you hit it. And I'm like,
And you did it.
and I was like
a
fuck it.
goofball.
I did it. Nigga. I hit that shit, right?
Yes.
The whole party turned into motherfucking Willy Wonka land or some shit.
Ooh, it was like girls
And look,
trip.
and
For
look,
the guys.
out of all the madness of that party, I see my wife's pretty ass face in them eyes. She come to me, she said, baby, do you want to go home? I was like, I want to go
he
home
was
right
looking
now.
out of it.
Oh,
No,
he really-
he
And
really
she
did.
pulled my hand, and I saw
I made everybody
I remember
leave.
getting on
I
the
was like,
sprinter,
we gotta
and I woke
go.
up the next day in my bed with my
By
kids.
the way, you threw up the whole way home.
I don't remember none of that.
That's
You threw
what
up
we
the whole
do.
way
Now,
home.
I've had that
So what's
situation happen
been your
before.
most fucked up night? You've
For
had a lot
me?
of partying, I'm sure.
But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. That cup that you see with that dark in it is coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Most of my fans like, yep, she coffee and crushed
Well, you
ice.
still didn't answer the question.
So I
What's your most
pretend.
fucked up night? Was it in Toronto with drinking us? Or what was it?
No.
Was it at Compound with Diddy when we was there lit?
Dang.
Nigga, we be.
I was lit that night. I had a
I was
good
fucked up.
time.
We was
But you know
drunk.
what? I think I was floating off a natural high because it was a lot of good people, who you don't get to see all the time.
Again, when was the night you was the most fucked up?
Ooh, my most fucked up night was one of my birthdays. My birthday is at New Year.
Okay.
So it's January 2nd. So it had
That
to be
makes
New
sense.
Year's when I peed in a box. At my husband owned a nightclub. You peed.
What?
Yes, and at the club or whatever, they were letting me have a really good time. It
Yeah.
was New Year, it was my birthday. We turned up, all my friends and family was there.
Yeah.
And so they didn't stop me from drinking, and they were like, "Yo, let her live." And
Oh,
so
my
I said, "Well,
God.
let me go downstairs use the bathroom." And they took me down there, and for some reason, I thought this box in the hallway was the toilet.
Oh my
So thank
God.
God my husband walked out the office and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Get out of the ladies' room."
Ladies' room. This is the dance floor.
This is a hallway in the basement.
That's crazy.
You might catch a mice running back, a few mice, but
my
no.
God.
I think the craziest thing I did was
EJ, your
mice.
most fucked up nut.
I really don't remember. I don't know.
You want me to tell
I don't
you?
have a clue. Well, you know it?
I had to take care of you.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
You remember that one night it was your birthday and you had all them Patron shots and then you was taking a pee and you like kind of missed the whole toilet.
I don't know.
And drunk.
Yeah.
But you gotta think of, did I have
Why do y'all
heels
think
on,
y'all
or-
can aim in the toilet when y'all drunk? Like,
Oh, that is my most messed up night.
Like-
6 shots of Patron, hanging out with my sister.
yeah.
Yes, it was
That stuff-
Yes, and
But
I
on your
peed
birthday,
and
you
didn't
don't
wipe
think
myself.
about it.
They
Yeah,
said,
I
"Put my
know.
pants up."
Your birthday is acceptable. That's
That's
to
when
be
you can do
expected.
that.
Right.
And hopefully you're with friends or your family or your wife that will take care of you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
It
y'all,
gets
let's
bad.
get into these topics, man.
Real people, real issues, real relationships. It's time for the Averys. Have you heard?
Okay. So his celebration of life is tomorrow, and it's gonna be at the Staples Center.
Sold out
And
20 minutes by now.
Yes, soon as they put the tickets on up for grabs, they sold out within 10 minutes. I mean, they weren't for sale, but people grabbed them within 10 minutes. But they only are letting California residents go,
Oh,
which
wow.
is you had to put in a
Damn, I
California
didn't know that,
zip
'cause I-
code in order to be able to get tickets.
Well, I'm sure depending on who you are.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're a
yeah.
celebrity or something like
Yeah.
that, you get an exception.
And
but
I heard people were selling their tickets.
Yeah, for like $400.
Yeah.
But this is
Yes.
the craziest thing about that. You have to be in a very desperate situation to want to sell something that is
Yeah.
so beloved, because that's a special ticket. It wouldn't even be something that I
That
would
just lets
want
you know
to
it's some
sell.
crazy ass people out here, man. Like they would even
Go
just
there.
mess with that whole situation. Even the whole thing about Kodak Black and
Yeah.
you know, with Laura London and all
it's
that.
definitely
And then
some
T.I.
crazies.
stepping up for that, which I double salute him. I think T.I.'s on the road to be Martin Luther King or something for us.
Yo.
I don't
yeah,
know,
he
but he's
speaks
fighting a
out.
lot of
He-
wars.
I have
you know?
to. I want to bring it up. I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
want
go
to cut you
ahead.
off.
No, fine.
I want to bring up when she's done with her topics. I want to talk about clout chasing because I don't like the phrase.
Yeah.
I don't like the phrase.
Oh yeah.
I don't think in this circumstance that it applies. I think it's a bunch of bored, disrespectful people. If I love when his grandmother spoke and she said, it felt so good to know that he wasn't just my grandson who I thought was great.
Right.
She said to see the outpouring of love, affection, and pain from other people helps me feel better.
Yeah.
So the
Right.
minute that you post you clout chasing, no. I'm
Oh, yeah.
remembering somebody
Yeah.
who meant something, or maybe you've never been through death before,
Right.
but it's devastating. This is a woman with children.
Right.
You know, this is her companion.
know
This
what's
is a
crazy?
mother's son. It's not clout chasing if they were talking about Kelly Rowland wearing braids and they're like, oh, she
Right.
clout chased.
Right.
No, she's making a dedication
And
to
it's
this man.
so crazy to me because I'm gonna be honest. Like before recent, I was not a huge Nipsey Hussle fan. I'm gonna just be honest about that. But now knowing all the things that he's done for the community, for the people, and how he's just affected so many people, I'm like and I hate that I'm a huge fan now that he's gone. You know how they say give people their roses while they can smell them, or still smell them. I hate that, but it's just like he was so dope, and it's not clout chasing to mourn him or say rest in peace and things like that and post pictures and things. It's just his death really bothers me.
My parents
and it's crazy.
When I tell you, they had no idea who Nipsey Hussle was.
Yeah.
My
sorry,
mom knows
Raven.
his entire story. Like, he's affected so many people.
Right.
And his life, you know what I'm saying? Why be upset when somebody's life actually did what it was supposed to do, even in
Right,
death?
exactly.
And because you can't find it within yourself to connect to it, now everybody that connects to it is clout chasing. You're
Yeah.
going to say what you want to say
Yeah.
because I'm a post.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It actually
right.
feels better for me.
Yeah.
The moment that I go on social media, when I go into my popular page, I don't see anything else but it.
Nipsey
yeah.
Hussle.
So it puts me in that zone, and I feel sometimes disrespectful posting anything that's related to
Right.
Deelishis because I'm really
Right.
trying to pay homage to this gentleman
Yeah.
and to his family who gets to walk out and say,
Man.
"Oh my God, he's alive because he's alive within all these people.
Right.
He didn't
Whole
live
world.
in vain.
Right.
My baby wasn't just my heart." He was the world's heart. So I think that
Right.
is like so foul when people, when they refer to paying homage to him as
Right,
clout chasing. Like,
right.
get off of that. Like,
That's just lame.
yeah, it's so lame.
I really know him,
Man,
so
like I just
Me
can't
too.
it
imagine.
was a great situation, but at the same time, like, just, you miss little things like that, and it just puts something in you for you to just go that way in life and take a little bit of what he did for the world, man. Like, I mean, I don't know if we all business owners, but we definitely need to push forward towards that.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? Branding and stuff like that.
That's why I want to support T.I. too. Like, when you just brought that up, so many people are like, well, he's clout chasing. Yo.
No, he's not.
Why do we?
Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that.
Should do. He's doing what more people should do.
Because
a lot of
and I don't blame Kodak Black, but at the same time, I just think Kodak Black is like an example of what the fuck this millennium is. And I'm not super old and no shit like that, but it's like, them niggas just don't give a fuck.
Right.
Is that repairable?
They don't, huh?
Is that repairable?
I don't know. I think so after a while. I think they will after a while. But
I don't know. I don't even know who they look up to be like, yo, my nigga, that ain't cool.
I think they would look up to the one that forgave them and helped them. Like J. Cole has a song called Middle Child.
J. Cole didn't try it.
No, I was just saying the reference of the song. He has a verse in there where he talks about he just sat down with Kodak Black and he wished that he had more guidance.
Well, just leave it alone, man.
So you know what? Because I put up a prayer for him and it was like, what? Oh, he already apologized, so just let it go.
But was his apology? Do you guys think that apology was sincere?
I mean,
no, I think it came from. I don't think it came from a point of him realizing what he had done. I think that he was on the defense because of how he was being, attacked.
Oh yeah, because they probably was murdering him in the comments. And stuff.
Forget that.
And then radio stations saying they're not going to play his music. Like it just was a spiral of things happening.
Yeah, I don't think he found a place to be able to humble himself and realize what he had done because he was on the defense. Like you say, this is a different generation.
Yeah.
So I think that if we chastise other races and the president and politicians and police or whatever, there's nothing wrong with chastising our own.
I think that situation showed me it need to be like a democracy with hip hop. And like it need to be a president of hip hop, a vice president of hip hop, and like if you act up and do some dumb shit that fuck up some.
Wait, can you say that again?
It need to be a democracy in hip hop. Like I don't know if Jay-Z would want to be the president of hip hop, but
Why not?
I was gonna say, who would you want to be the president of hip hop?
Who's really put a lot of
but Instagram question.
But look, like for real, like Kodak Black fucked up. Let's smack his hand. Let's cut off his Spotify. Let's cut off his Apple Music.
Forever or just for a while?
No, nigga, you on suspension.
No, not forever.
Because you disrespected the culture.
Because it's almost like what you do. Now, when you love your kids.
When you take money, if you take food out of my fucking family mouth or you stop my flow, nigga, that's going to make me think about, damn, what am I doing wrong?
Exactly.
Ain't nobody going to stop him. He got shows booked up. He was talking shit doing the show.
I mean, I honestly think, truthfully, he kind of liked this attention he's getting. Like, he's just, because he's young.
He looked bothered, though.
But but he's young, and it's like entertainment for him, it seems like.
Really?
That's how I'm looking at it.
Why would you not want to be the topic of conversation?
I think that that was a scary position to be in.
Yeah.
I felt for him. What I didn't want to happen is I knew that our celebrity male figures who were angry because the game was angry. T.I. was angry.
Oh, yeah.
Tank had a different approach. He was angry. D.L. Hughley was angry.
Right.
A lot of people were coming at him. I knew they weren't going to go and pull a trigger and take his life or whatever.
Right.
But there are so many of this generation that will do something to get into your good graces. Of
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he popping off like that. I'll go and take him out. Like, I just didn't think that one tragedy should stir another.
Right.
I think that there's a way that we can handle it so that, number one, he truthfully does know that is not something that you say.
Cool.
Right.
Not because it upset me, but because we want you to really know that that's not something.
Why everything gotta be on fucking live? Like,
it's just too
that's some shit you probably would say if you fucked up with your niggas. Like,
yes.
Hey, bro, she widow now.
I
bro.
know, but it's just
like,
it's so soon. It's such a touchy subject.
I don't know. I don't think some people are not raised
to
know better.
That's very true.
So I think that once you start to teach them and once you start to, put the right people around and say, you know what? Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Like, that's disrespectful.
Well, may he rest in peace, man. His homegoing is tomorrow.
And it's going to be televised.
And it's going to be televised on BET, so everybody gets to watch it.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And, mourning your own way, of course, man. But forever, my friend, I love him to death, I'm sure.
Yes, he helped me with one of my songs. When people tell me I got to pay them, he didn't even charge me.
See, that's what I'm saying. And stuff like that. Like, if it affected us the way it affected us, just imagine how his family is feeling right now. And his mom spoke out about it. So
that was beautiful.
She
beautiful.
really like
that touched me.
it was so nice,
that helps.
right? Yeah.
She made me not even be scared to die.
She said he looks better.
You know
I
what?
was like, whoa,
She
that
said
was
he looks
warm.
better dead than alive, and he had a sweet aroma to him.
Man,
Like
I ain't never heard
that's
nobody say nothing like that.
And to know that his brother, that he was able to call his brother.
Yeah.
Like how he made a phone call to call his brother to help him. So the grandmother said he knew that his brother had come there. So it's not like he just died alone or died.
Right,
You know, he knew that his family, you know, was there. So I just feel there's something about this Nipsey.
Yeah.
Is there something
So
about
like
him?
it's like 96 all again, I guess, or
Yeah.
Tupac or whatever. But
Job
we
well
love you,
done
brother.
to
Hate to
him.
move on, but we have to move on to the next one. So what else is going on?
Next topic.
Okay,
All right, here we
so there was authorities are now searching for a New York couple that went missing.
No, they found
They
it.
found the
they
bodies.
found the people that they think are them. They're still doing things to identify the bodies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But they went missing in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
They found a man that was already decomposed in his near the sea, they said. And then they found an unconscious woman near the road on the way to the highway. She was unconscious and they took her to the hospital and she died 8 days later. But they're saying that both of them matched the description. So
What was the cause of her death?
they don't know yet. They're
See,
doing autopsies and things
This
like
is
that.
my
They don't
thing.
know.
This is my thing with that stuff. And this is travel season.
Yeah, it is, because I'm leaving next week
for
for
all you
Cabo.
Tatianas out there, not Tatianas, but just the
No,
traveling.
this is time for
This is
vacations
This
and
is travel time. This is
vacations and
April,
you know.
May. We're gonna be in Jamaica, all that stuff, and also Memorial Day weekend, all whatever, right? So. Y'all gotta be careful, man.
Yes.
Y'all understand when we go to these places. I don't know if y'all do them AVT tours and stuff like that.
ATV.
When you riding through them towns, y'all see how
Baby,
fucked up them places be.
you remember the story? We
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
story. Where were we?
We ain't got time for the story. I know
You
it's gonna
sure?
be-
I want to tell the story. We got time. It's our show. We got time.
we got-
Hey, listen. Okay, so where were we? Turks and Caicos
Turks and
or
Caicos.
somewhere? I
Scooter
was
broke.
pregnant and we rented
Oh,
a scooter. We rented a scooter, and I shouldn't have had my butt on a scooter anyway, but we rented one of these little scooters, and we rode around Turks and Caicos, and they told us to only stay in a certain area. They said, don't go out of this area, stay in a certain area for safety reasons. But, of course, we want to ride around and go where they told us not to
Because
go.
the locals like, yo, it's this waterfall. It's blue when the sun hit it just
always
right.
get you
Oh,
off
Yes.
nigga,
track.
I'm going to that shit. What a
So
map
we
at?
riding, and while we ride through this neighborhood, and these people start throwing rocks at us and try to get our attention to get us to come. We just start going fast on the scooter because, it was a bunch of men trying to get our attention.
They were throwing rocks.
They were throwing
Yeah.
rocks and
Oh my God.
everything. They said that the people, when they get scooters, they know that they're tourists.
They gonna
because
rob
the
you.
people there don't ride on scooters and stuff like that, and they think that they have money. So we got out of there fast. That's one part. And then we got to a certain point, and our scooter stopped working.
So what'd you do?
So we were on foot.
Yeah.
He was pushing the scooter in flip-flops up a hill, and I'm pregnant. We don't know. Our phones don't work. No service.
Oh, my God.
We didn't know what to do. We was like, we're going to try to get somewhere and try to figure something out, but we didn't know what to do. But a guy pulled up. He had a little boy with him, and he had on like a hotel shirt. He was like, are y'all okay? He had a truck.
Okay.
He's like, are y'all okay? I can help you. I can put your truck on the back of the truck. I can put your scooter on the back of the truck, and I can take you where you need to go. So don't look at me like that. I'm trying to get the story out. But we ain't had no choice. We kind of trusted him, but that could have went wrong.
Oh,
it
yeah.
could have been
Yeah, they
bad.
coulda took us to the house
But
and
since
fucked
he had
us
a
up.
little boy with him, we were like, he's not gonna try to
I would
kidnap
have
us.
beat that little boy ass. They try to kidnap me.
Oh, my God.
Kill your
But that could have
motherfucking
been
son,
so
nigga.
bad.
Kill him.
Like I was pregnant.
But what?
And
In the movie.
they could have sold
But
me.
look,
it's just
everything
all
went through
type
my
of things
head.
they
I
coulda
was like,
done.
boy, I do not want to die right now. And I was like, damn, my wife pregnant as fuck.
Right.
My dumb ass wanted to go fuck with the earth and shit. And all that stuff. But
Went somewhere they
but
told us
Do that
not
in the
to
back
go.
of your backyard.
I'm just saying, like, them excursions and stuff like that, man, that shit be dangerous,
Yeah,
bro.
I agree.
Like I said, y'all got to know that them people outside of that resort, man, they are not your friends.
No, we travel in groups.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
We have
and you
girl
should.
trips.
And
Yeah.
you
So
should.
if you guys are going on any type of vacations, please be careful. And
Go with a lot of people.
Listen to what they say about staying within certain boundaries and certain locations because they're telling you that for a reason.
Were
I
they
don't-
with a cruise or something?
I don't know what they was
No,
doing.
what you mean? The people that we got the scooter
Yeah.
from?
No.
No.
The
The people
two
who
that
died.
came up missing.
We don't
and then-
know.
Yeah, we don't know too much
we
about
don't
the
even
story.
know. Like
But
they don't know
you
what
gotta be
happened.
safe out there, man. It's crazy.
that's
They putting
just-
up their praying hands. I know, right?
Yeah.
That's
so,
crazy.
yeah, everybody be careful.
Yeah,
It's
be
going
careful.
out of town. All right.
All right. Food is here, y'all. Yes, sir. And today we have the seafood special occasion. I feel like I'm at Papa Do's or some. Deelishis said, "Holiday, I need seafood."
Oh, yeah. Go for my diet.
And I see mussels, I see scallops, I see shrimp, and I see Chef John. And Chef John, what are we eating today, brother?
We are eating jambalaya with all those different seafoods that you just named. Mussels, shrimp, there's some asparagus in there, and there's andouille sausage with a little bit of chicken.
Andouille.
Andouille.
I like that word.
Andouille sausage.
And I've just you said, and what is this green?
Asparagus.
Love y'all.
And I just found out, Deelishis just told me that asparagus make they pussy stink.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make your vagina stink.
Hold on, that's what y'all said.
No, we didn't. We said it makes your urine
pee.
stink.
Urine.
Chemical.
Okay, I didn't know that. So will it make my urine stink?
Look at him.
Yes.
Yes, and a lot of people go to the doctor for, especially
I
women
never
that are-
heard that, man.
Yo, women who
You
are
never pay
dieting,
attention.
My
I
piss
told you
don't
come back
stink.
stronger. You went from 400 to 800. That's
Oh,
what I'm
good.
talking about. How y'all doing? We back.
My piss don't stink. I'm sorry.
Do you eat a lot of asparagus?
No.
Okay, watch tonight.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna
Pay
notice
attention.
the difference. It's like a chemical smell.
I
And
guess.
so if a woman is dieting, I was on asparagus and salmon for like a good straight 3 weeks. So by week 2, I was like, I don't want to talk about this because I know when I do sleep with my boo, I'm wrapping it up. There is no reason why I should be smelling like this. I'm going to the doctor.
And you said we should not be afraid of yeast.
No, don't be afraid of a woman with yeast because these are like just stupid
I've never
myths
heard
that
that.
people think. Women naturally produce yeast. So whenever it's an infection, you need to go and take care of that.
Right.
But like a pregnant woman produces it on a regular basis.
lot.
And how you know that it's an infection, number one, the color is
smell.
different and the smell.
Yep.
It shouldn't stink. Like a woman who is okay, her yeast might smell sweet. Like something you can bake with. But somebody who got a yeast
Y'all nigga get the fuck out.
Literally, huh?
You cannot bake no fucking cupcakes for no
yeast
girl
or
pussy.
bacterial infection.
Exactly.
It'll smell like,
If it's a
it'll
yeast
have a
infection,
smell.
it'll smell very funky.
What the hell don't you do? You a reality star, a mama, a fucking
I have a
gynecologist.
whole college degree, baby. I
God
better know some
damn.
stuff.
You teaching me about shit I ain't even know
No,
about
I
my
used
wife's
to teach
shit.
personal health management.
That's hard.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so-
dope.
yeah,
See,
that's
that's
why.
something people don't. A lot of people don't know.
No, they don't want to
Well,
know.
baby,
they want
I
to know how do those jeans look.
Right.
And
Exactly.
by the way, I'm very wasted. Thank you.
No, you're not.
Thank you. I swear on life.
I don't know your limit though. You right.
No, I don't. I told you it's black coffee and crushed ice. So
There you
this
go.
is doing some magic, and I haven't eaten today.
Oh yeah, we about to get some good
I
stuff
feel
then.
so lit, and you tell the truth when you're wasted.
Yeah.
So this is when y'all.
Well, baby, I accept your yeast if you have it. I'm willing to bake a cake with it or whatever you want me to do.
Give me some of that. That's what I'm talking
Whatever.
I love it.
A baked bread, whatever the fuck y'all do with yeast.
Hold on,
All
y'all.
right.
Save
But
your
Chef
questions.
John,
We gonna have
What
a
up?
question.
thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
He said, I bet your yeast will bring world peace.
Oh my God. The mussels I have not tasted. I'm gonna taste one right
This
now.
sauce
I'ma
is
go in
really
with
good.
Deelishis,
too.
let's
Y'all
taste
have
one of these
to try
mussels.
this sauce.
Okay.
This is black pork.
What's the
Black pork. Did you say black pork?
Nah, that look like a little thing. I don't know.
Yo, you know why your mussels are good? They're fully cooked.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you eat
Chef
mussels,
Ramsay said you shouldn't. I'm supposed to.
Girl, you would like not like it because it has a chewy, very. And the texture is so gummy.
You don't like them?
That shit tastes like San Francisco.
Wait, so is that the thing that y'all just? No, that's the oyster.
Oyster,
that you
yeah.
just
Baby,
swallow, right?
Try this shit.
I will not.
$500.
I will not. You know I
Bad.
won't do it.
Oysters you can eat raw.
Let me tell you, you would love an oyster.
Mussels
It's
you
an
can't.
aphrodisiac. Not that you need it because you have a husband, but
They are
me?
aphrodisiac.
Always like a little extra.
yeah, if
extra,
you want to
man.
get him in the mood,
So is asparagus though, oddly enough.
Asparagus?
I just
Oddly
thought it was
enough.
naturally horny.
No, well, asparagus
this
will
is
make you
what's
horny
doing
too.
it.
Wow.
How do you know?
Does he know?
Who you
That's
giving?
usual.
Who you giving?
You giving up good loving
Always.
on a regular basis?
No,
How are you?
Are you in a
now?
relationship?
I'm not. No,
he cooking for
But you
sex. Y'all
giving
know
up
that,
good
right?
loving.
but I am giving up good
I
loving.
am jealous of you.
He is fucking for sex. I mean, fucking for sex. He is fucking for
for shrimp.
food.
I will fuck
No,
for
they're
food.
fucking
No,
me for
I'm
food.
fucking you for food.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
No, they're
the
fucking me for
opposite.
food.
Have y'all ever fucked for food? Y'all don't fuck for a meal before.
I mean,
A meal?
no.
You can get that.
You don't have to do that.
What?
No,
Yeah.
you're
I'm
not.
just-
Females out here busting it open for Chipotle. So
What?
For a meal?
for a
I
meal.
think that's just a rhyme and a rap.
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
Before my
Ladies, have
It's
you
so
ever
many
had
men.
sex? Have you ever fucked for food?
hell yeah,
They're like, no.
They lying
They
like a
said, what the
mother.
fuck?
Ladies, have you ever had
They
sex?
The only
lying.
time I think that you might even
By the way-
remotely think that's cool is in
You don't,
college.
hold on, but let me put out this
Because
then.
I was on Beyond Sausage and Pop Tarts.
You don't even know you fucking for food. You might just be fucking for a better meal than
Oh, a
Chick-fil-A.
5-star restaurant. We
cook it.
going,
There you go.
we going to
You
Nobu,
fucking for that.
Mr. Child.
You fucking for that,
Right.
But-
Mr. Child.
But it's so
A lot of y'all
many
ain't been to
men-
Mr.
But it's
Child.
so many men
Oh, this
willing
lady
to
said,
do
yes,
that.
I fuck for food.
See, told you.
It's so many men
Y'all better
willing to
stop
do
it.
it though, with hopes that they will get something
Yo,
afterwards.
they said these
but-
women are fucking for food and
My
gas.
nigga, my
gas
nigga,
too?
my
Yeah,
nigga.
Now, I will
Hold
fuck
on.
for gas if it got that desperate.
My
I'm not
nigga,
gonna
my
fuck
nigga
for-
today
for
called
food.
me and told me, he's like, bro, I'm taking Charlotte out to eat today. We're going to Benihana.
Y'all crazy.
I was like, cool. And I know why he doing it. And he didn't even know. She didn't know why. But I know why.
Look, she cracking up. So that came off wrong. I'm too drunk. No, what I meant by that is, if a woman's gas bill is due, and she gets to the point where she ain't got no job, no man, no money.
Oh yeah.
She
And
fucking
she
and
gotta
sucking.
bust it open. All you gotta do is make sure you come in 2 minutes. I've seen this on Lifetime.
Oh
I
my
saw.
God.
Do you watch Lifetime? television
Yes,
women?
I love
I've seen
Lifetime.
that on movies, baby. And she
Wow.
got that gas bill
All right.
paid.
Y'all crazy. This is going to be a great Never Have I
Oh
Ever.
Lord.
I cannot
We
wait.
haven't even got there.
So let's
yeah,
get
we-
into
let's-
it. Chef John.
So we have dessert.
Oh,
We have
shit, my bad.
dessert.
I ain't know.
So
my bad.
are you guys
Damn.
finished?
I
My
love your
producer Raven just looked at me like I stole something. Here we go.
Yeah,
we
Raven is
got
on
a
our
dessert.
butts because we ain't following nothing we supposed to be doing right now.
I told y'all Deelishis was going to fuck up in
I'm
here.
so sorry. I haven't
All right,
been
here we
in
go.
the studio doing radio.
Can I have
in
my
months.
thing? All right,
This is something we don't normally
now, not
do.
only do we have our beautiful seafood extravaganza over here that Deelishis and Ebony are enjoying, but we have a dessert today.
Wow.
This is great. I don't even know, like, Deelishis, you just brought it out of us today.
Dang,
Dude.
that looks delicious.
So we got this beautiful young lady who's into pastries,
Yes.
and let them know what's your name, where you're
she's
from.
cute.
My name is Christy. and
Christy!
The name of the company is Christy's Heavenly Peach Cobbler, but we have more than peach.
Okay.
Now you can't just run around the South talking about peach cobbler,
know.
and this shit can't be good.
No.
So take
Cause
It
my
gotta
grandmama
be
was
good.
rolling her grave
right.
if this ain't hitting the way it's supposed to hit.
All right. That's
So-
not the peach one though.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, I want the peach.
Okay, so
Okay.
what
Cinnamon and
flavors
sugar.
do we have?
This
Okay, so we have peach, we have strawberry, blackberry, and mango.
Wow.
5 different ones.
A
So which one
mango
which one is that one?
Mango cobbler. So
This-
the peach one is the one with the cinnamon on top.
I want to try the mango
Okay,
too.
I got the peach.
Which one's a mango?
Mango on your plate is the burnt, the one, the darker crust.
The
Yeah, I
burnt.
think I got the mango.
All right, well, cool. Let's try
I
that.
want to try
the plates
mango
have been tossed
just
and turned,
because
so-
I've never had a mango cobbler. Let me-
Mango
let me
is
take
the new featured flavor since the springtime.
mango.
All right, that's perfect.
Mango cobbler.
So I have a question. Do you actually use the fruit?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how sometimes you can go get the droppings,
Right,
like the vanilla
right. Yeah,
extract?
the fruit is actually in there. The mangoes, I kept them chunky.
Mm,
So you got
The
strawberry,
strawberry.
I have peach, right?
and you have peach. That's correct.
Man, y'all look at this.
Oh my fucking god!
You got
He looks so excited.
yes.
Oh we. Y'all see them strawberries?
I am divorced. You know.
What?
Nigga, this shit good as a
Yo,
So yeah, you got
She finna
mango.
get him beat up in here.
nigga. This is mango.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this shit is
Let me-
good as fuck.
They
me
said,
see
yo,
that.
we really cook in the South. They said, I
Baby.
know it's good.
Yeah.
Oh my
okay. So here's the
God.
kicker.
Hey,
Are y'all ready?
Some ice cream.
don't you better share. Let me taste it.
Oh yeah.
You got one.
No,
ice
that's
cream
for
on that.
everybody else. Let me taste yours.
She let you taste hers. I got 2 babies from her
Sorry
letting you
to reach
taste
over
hers.
Hey, he's so selfish with
Listen,
me
why
every
y'all
single
throwing
time.
sex shit in there? I'm about to kill your at the next segment. Why?
Oh my god.
Because asparagus, I've been eating asparagus.
Nigga, do you pull up?
That is bomb.
I do.
Yo, they said they
I
want
do
to taste
delivery.
this.
Yeah, everybody
I
is
need it for
saying
Easter
where are you?
Sunday.
Where are you located?
Thanksgiving.
Oh
So
my
it is
God.
a certified home bakery.
Do you-
Home bakery.
Home
Okay.
bakery,
So you do you
Hey,
ship?
Marco.
We do.
Yes.
So we ship and
Okay.
we do deliveries. We do events.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Where can
We
they
do it all.
find you?
So you can find us on social media. We have a website that we're constructing right now to make sure all the flavors are on there. But Christie's
Oh my
_
God.
Cobbler on Instagram. And on Facebook, Christy's Heavenly Peach Cobbler.
Can you spell Christy's
I was about to say, they asked me, how you spell that?
KRISTIS_Cobbler.
Man,
I got that with a K.
My nigga, you killing Patty Pies.
_ Cobbler.
Oh, no, I hate to say that, but yes.
So y'all, the cobblers
Yeah.
are vegan.
Vegan. What?
Ain't they vegan?
All the cobblers are vegan.
Yo, I do not feel bad.
Yes, there's no dairy in them. There's no nuts. I mean, it's all plant-based.
Killed it.
Yeah.
So I'm eating.
That
I'm
just
eating
right
healthy,
there just shut everybody
and
down.
I know it's bad for me.
Right.
And it don't taste healthy. You know how most
They
stuff
make vegan
tastes
ice cream?
Like,
They do.
yeah, they do have vegan
Yeah,
ice.
they do.
My nigga,
this
I'm taking
is
all
so
these
good.
bitches home.
Thank you.
Okay, do you have extras?
Now you're going to really sell out because you're making
So
vegan.
I brought
desserts taste
2 of
like
each
this?
flavor. So what's
Oh
right
my
here?
gosh.
There's no extras.
So I'm sorry,
Man,
y'all, but I'm about
please.
to take this mango one.
Yeah,
The
tell them
mango
when
is the one with the little.
Tell them where to follow you at on
probably gonna
social
have- 'cause
media.
They twist the plate, so you probably have to dip in it. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God.
It's
Yo,
red
this is
on
so
that
good.
one.
Now, I know that we were
Dang, which
telling
one?
you
It's red
guys
on that one.
where her Instagram pages and where her
my God.
Facebook, but no, seriously.
Oh my god.
Vegan, they say that looks good. That cannot be vegan. I
This
swear to
is
God.
y'all.
That's why I thought about
absolutely
slutty
vegan.
vegan.
No, not.
Yep.
Don't
Oh,
spell it like that.
slutty
Can you
vegan.
spell Christie's one more time?
Yes, it's KRISTIS_ Cobbler.
And
Y'all
when-
got it.
What made you want to get in the
That's
bakery?
right.
Well, I've actually been making cobblers my whole life. I ended up having to tweak the recipe to make it vegan because I have severe food allergies.
Oh.
So in the midst of those severe food allergies, I didn't really know that it was going to be vegan. I literally was just going off the fact that I'm allergic to dairy, I'm allergic to nuts, I'm allergic to carrots, I'm allergic to apples, things of that. Right. So I tweaked the recipe, and then after doing a little bit of research, I was like, oh, this is vegan. This is all plant based. It doesn't have anything in it that is an animal byproduct.
This is like.
So I have a question. Would you ever try to go into the store? Like Patty has hers in the little
Walmart.
version.
Yes, I definitely want to go in the store. Plenty of people
know
are like,
that's
you need to go to
attainable.
Publix, something. So I'm just trying to figure out the how. But once I get there, I'm ready.
Well, you
Oh
gonna,
my gosh!
We are-
Go
Look,
on Shark Tank.
Yes, I was thinking
You
about
should
that
do
as
that.
well. Because I've only been in business since July.
and take the mango with you when
Yes.
you go.
And
Take
take
the
strawberry too.
Oh, I
okay?
didn't taste
No,
the
take a
strawberry yet, but
peach.
So good.
take the peach.
Thank you.
That mango
It's
though.
a big deal, and I'm serious. Like anything that you
Oh my
want to do,
gosh.
Nipsey is proof. It's attainable, so you
Yeah.
should not
Right.
stop there. Don't think that it's something that's out of your reach.
Right.
Like I would definitely go and Google how can I get this into the stores, or
Right.
how can I at least get this in front of somebody who can make this, a product that's in stores, because I do buy pies like Marie calendars. Sometimes when I'm being lazy, they don't taste like that.
Sara Lee stuff.
Sara
and
Lee.
that stuff don't look.
Wow.
This
listen, I
It's bomb.
am
you.
excited. Today was great with food. And
Yes.
This
is
like Raven. We got to put
This-
dessert in here. We got to
Yeah.
put
So
dessert
I
in here.
just hold on. So if I'm on a diet, you mean to
Yes.
tell me I can eat these pies and it's like
Now, yeah, come on. It's got to be. It's calories though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on which diet you're on. Of course, if you're one that's counting calories, then yeah, you got the
Okay.
calories. It definitely has the carbs because it has flour.
But if I don't eat meat and I mean
Oh, no,
stuff
you're
like
good. You're
well
good.
no
Yeah.
meat and
Which one
fruit,
is
but
this?
Like
what
right
I'm
now,
saying.
this is the season that everybody was fasting.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So they would be
And
able
I've had
to
a
eat
lot
this.
of orders. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome.
And I do
So
take
dope.
orders for special types of sugars. Some people don't want to do the regular pure cane sugar. Some people only eat organic sugar. Some people only want the exactly. So
Okay, so do you only do cobblers or do you do other things like cookies and things like that?
I only do cobblers now,
Okay.
but I'm definitely going to branch out because
Okay.
Can
like
you
I said,
make a banana
Banana pudding
cake?
cake. Banana
Banana
pudding
pudding cake?
cake.
I seen somebody do that, and I
He
want
been
that so
trying to
bad.
get this
trying to
banana
do it?
pudding cake for the longest.
Banana
Somebody,
pudding
he had
cake.
one at
definitely
somebody's
can attempt
birthday.
a banana
Banana pudding cake, but I don't like bananas.
Okay,
I want strawberries
you want
and
strawberry?
a lot of them vanilla wafers.
Okay,
You got to do that for me.
But do you want it vegan?
Yeah, I want the
that's
vegan.
what I was going to ask. Yeah.
I don't really care. But that's great though. Thank you so much.
Man, thank y'all.
Tell me what to follow you at again on social media.
Social media, Instagram, Christy's Cobbler, KRISTIS_Cobbler, and Facebook, Christy's Heavenly Peach Cobbler.
That's so
Awesome food, man. Y'all please follow her. And also, Chef John, where to follow you at, brother?
You can follow me at Chef John 27.
Chef John 27. Thank y'all so much, man. Food.
Thank you. And yo, by the way, you can fuck him for food.
Time to let the fun begin with Game Time with the Averys. Powered by Ciroc.
Game time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get into it, man. Dinner with the Averys, game time. And yes, we have a special guest today, of course, man. Deelishis is here, world famous. Risky, of course. It's about to get crazy because we already had like 3 shots apiece. And she's dropping she's dropping stuff over here. But we're about to play our favorite game, Ebony.
Yes. Okay, guys. So if you're familiar with the show, then you know we play a game called Never Have I Ever.
Never Have I Ever.
If you're not familiar with the show, Never Have I Ever is just a game that has a bunch of I guess they're phrases on them. Okay. And if you have done what the card says, then you have to take a shot.
Oh, wow. This is so nice.
We already been drinking, so I'm going to give half
If you have never done what the card says, then you're good. You're in the free. So, an example. Never have I ever brushed my teeth. If you brushed your teeth or have brushed your teeth before, you take a shot.
Oh.
That's how the game is played.
There you go.
They don't got petty stuff in there like that, do they?
They have goofy stuff. Yes, they do.
So this is for you to get drunk at the crib?
Pretty much.
All girls should be taking this game for sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so how you know the order that you go in?
It doesn't matter. You just, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Are you ready? I'm going to start it off.
Okay.
Never have I ever had sex on a reality show set.
You made that up, and you know
it's
you.
on my card.
Let me see your card.
Are you serious?
Let me see your card.
Are y'all niggas taking shots?
See your card.
Why are y'all talking to me?
I have never had sex on reality
Right,
TV.
we're not taking shots.
A reality TV show set. I ain't said if cameras were rolling.
We're not taking shots.
A set? No.
Never have I ever had sex in a reality TV show house.
No. Why you keep asking different questions?
Yeah, no.
No. But let me see your card.
It ripped.
He made that question up. Yes, he made that up. Go ahead, you can
Your
ask.
turn, Deelishis.
Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever lied to the police.
Hell yeah.
We all gotta take a shot.
Nigga, no, I'm not drunk. What do you mean? Look at me.
No, I had to pee. I was driving fast, officer, because I got to
Sir,
pee.
I'm leaving from a church service. It
Yes.
was great.
You never lied to the police?
No, I said I have to take a shot, but I don't have any more.
Nigga, because you know you were supposed to have a shot. Oh, stop capping.
Y'all know I don't
Guys,
drink.
if you're at home, I want you guys to get your drinks out, preferably Ciroc.
Yes,
And
and
we
drink
want you
with
guys
us.
to play with
Yes.
us, okay?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So we're going to make
I'ma
that.
take
We
a
give you
sip.
5 seconds.
Let's go,
5,
E-Jizzle.
4, 3, 2, 1. Get your drinks out, okay? They said they sure did lie. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, you got one now. Your question.
Okay.
Oh my God, that peach cobbler is.
Oh, I should go up?
Hmm?
I go
Hey,
up
but it's
again?
your turn.
Oh, she just asked that? Sorry. And maybe I'm drunk. Okay. Never have I ever grown drugs in my backyard or in my house.
I ain't never did that.
No, I never did.
Sorry. Back on me.
Okay.
Never have I ever had sex and my kids walked in on me.
You are making up these
Yo, you
questions.
got the sex card
My
deck.
nigga,
No,
like,
he's
are y'all
making up
taking
this
shots or
stuff.
not, bro? Like,
You go ahead and take your shot.
you take
All
yours
the
too,
parents go ahead and
motherfucker.
take their shots. 'Cause
Deelishis,
you know,
your daughter walked in on you having
It was
sex?
my stepdaughter, and she was
Freak
2.
nasty.
No, because I made him stop. He's like, baby, go to bed, babe. He's still behind me, hunching. Go to bed, pretty. Go in your room. And she's standing in the doorway like. So I'm like, baby, mommy finna come out there. This is my stepdaughter. I'm like, mommy finna come and get you, okay? So she wouldn't move from the doorway, looking like the Omen or something. 'Cause it's dark, and she's standing there in the
That's
doorway.
all right, dude.
So I'm
does
like,
that all
I'm
the
gonna need you to
time.
pull out, homie, so I can go and get the baby. So
Oh my
let me
God.
drink. She walked in on.
I think everybody that's a parent, or everybody that everybody take a shot.
Oh, so you gotta.
You lying if you're not taking a shot.
Yeah, if y'all at home lying, saying that y'all never had y'all kids walk in on y'all having sex, y'all lying. Take a shot for
Exactly.
lying.
Let's go. D.
Who? Oh.
Yo, I'm never been this drunk. I'm gonna get lucky tonight. Never have I ever not wiped because there was no toilet paper.
Go ahead and go ahead, Robert.
Shit.
Take your shot. You
I
done
did
drip
that.
dry plenty of times.
No,
See, guys can
niggas
do
don't wipe
that.
their dick, Goofy.
Yes, y'all do.
You don't?
We wipe our dicks.
Yeah, y'all
We
don't.
shake. How would y'all
Y'all
know? We got
don't wipe?
dicks.
No, I'm gonna tell you
Hold
when
on.
I know that a guy wipes when he think he about to get some head.
Yeah.
Cause I let me tell
So
you,
y'all don't wipe?
most the guys I've
No, we
dated,
just
shake
most of the guys
and
I've
that's
dated
it?
got
When we
baby
pee?
wipes on their toilet.
How these motherfuckers gonna answer for a nigga with a dick? And there's two
No,
other
I'm
dicks in
asking.
here.
So okay, y'all don't wipe.
Like,
Y'all
they just
wipe.
told me how I wipe.
Y'all just shake and
And you
that's
put
it.
that in our mouth?
Right.
You goddamn right.
You gonna be all right.
Really?
Y'all niggas didn't know that?
Wipe.
Wait a minute, bro.
Y'all don't wipe. Y'all just shake and just keep it moving.
Hold on. Out of y'all motherfucking years on life, y'all motherfuckers didn't know that we don't
thought y'all
wipe.
at least dab the tip.
I thought y'all wipe.
Nigga, I have never used telling people
So
to
guess
wipe.
what we gonna start doing? We
ain't
gonna
gonna wipe
start
either. We
not
just
wiping
gonna-
either.
we
And we
gonna
gonna go ahead and say,
hell no.
sit on it. I'm gonna sit on your face. They
Nah.
gonna be like, baby, did you wipe? No, did you wipe?
No.
I'm sweating. It gotta be this alcohol.
God.
I thought you
Bro,
They
nigga-
said it's protein from the men.
Niggas is not
Y'all
white.
some liars.
And if you was like on a stranded island, you would have to drink your pee anyway. So.
Where
Yeah,
did that
but you
come
ain't
from?
stranded at the crib.
I'm
Right.
just saying,
and
bro.
you got plenty of tissue.
Ain't
Take
nothing
that
wrong.
baby
Niggas
wipe.
don't wipe, bro. Chill out,
So
okay?
y'all don't
Damn.
just dab the tip. Just
Oh, bro.
I'm
Y'all
disappointed.
tripping.
wow.
And I'm
My
mad at y'all
dentist.
motherfuckers really trying to answer this shit for me.
I just,
Like y'all niggas is dick experts or something.
I thought it was.
Oh my god. Okay.
Read the
God,
question.
that
I'm
explains
trying to hold the cards. I can't even hold the
Come
okay.
on, drunkie.
They said baby wipes is only for that ass.
I got some boring questions.
Make one in
Never
your head.
never have I ever hooked up with a bartender for free drinks.
What? Never did
See,
that.
y'all ain't gonna drink for none of my questions.
Yeah, I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
Let me do a do-over. Never have I ever gone home with a stripper. Drink.
Drink.
You don't know what I've done.
I was in Toronto.
When was Toronto?
It was like 12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
Oh,
Deelishis.
was that? I'm sorry.
could have fucked up my shit.
Look, I'm like, when was Toronto? She drunk.
Baby,
too, so
when
I
I
can
was
get it
going to
all
Toronto,
out of there.
we and you was cool. We wasn't
know.
like
What's
that.
babe, I
crazy
know.
is that he was decent.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the people there, he went wild
I was
out.
decent what you saw.
Now.
Yeah. Because I even commented on it.
Toronto is the land of milk and
We
honey.
wasn't
if you
together
don't know.
then, so it's okay. He can get away with
What do you
it.
mean it's okay, nigga? You knew I was popping out there going crazy.
He was popping. He was so
Anyway, I'm about to fuck all
my
y'all
bad.
up. Here you
He
go.
about to make up another question.
Never have I ever had sex twice in one day by two different people.
Oh.
cool. Oh, no, I ain't got to on that.
Y'all lying like
No.
You
go
done
ahead.
that?
hell yeah.
So take your shot.
I mean, right at like the afternoon and then
Take your
midnight,
shot.
so like 1 or 2
Wait,
o'clock.
but within 24 hours.
I just said, man,
But
come
then
on,
were
y'all.
they together? Okay, this is my question. Does not count if they were in a threesome.
Right.
No,
Is
no, no,
it two
hell
separate
no.
times?
They didn't know each other.
Wow.
I just said I broke the
I want y'all to
hours
see
up.
his face. He said that.
Listen to y'all. Listen,
Take your
bro.
shot.
Listen, I'm breaking it up for y'all. I said afternoon delight, and then later on in the day, midnight,
You got a nooner.
2 in the morning after the party.
Oh my god.
So that
Well,
don't
I can
count.
see that with men.
But that's two. That's ass twice in one day.
I
And
can
that's
see
what
that
happened.
with men though.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
it's easy for them.
It's easy for a man to do that.
Yes, we have special guests that just walked in. Two of my good
Oh,
friends,
hello there.
Bert Simmons.
I haven't seen you guys. Well, you in a long
And
time. I wonder
J-Rock.
why you showed up today.
We'll bring guests when we drunk.
These guys are single.
Showed up.
And
got
they
your-
slanging dick.
Your necklace all bleeding and stuff.
We about to go read hymnals tonight.
Nah, y'all not, nigga.
Versus this ain't
Y'all trying to sit. Look, they asked me. Hold on. Matter of fact, y'all got some more shot glasses.
Yeah.
Nigga said,
We haven't
never have
seen you
I
in
ever
a
had
long
sex
time.
with two girls in one day.
Tell the
And,
truth.
yes.
And I have.
Done
At
that.
different
And I was
times.
breaking down the
Had
hour.
sex with two different girls in one day.
Different
24
times.
hours.
Not a
threesome.
threesome.
Nigga.
Easy.
He said yes.
Hold on. And then they asked me
This is
now.
America.
They talking about
man.
Thank
doing
y'all.
that.
How did you get
Okay,
rid
wait.
of the
So is
girl
this
that
gonna
you
be
had
on the
sex
show?
with
Because
at
so he needs to
first?
come on the mic.
Yeah, come on.
How did you get rid of the
I
girl
can't
that
hear
you had
nothing
sex
y'all
with?
saying.
Oh, how did you get
Come
rid of the
over
girl?
here. I gotta come over here now.
I done brought you in, bro. Come on.
We got a special guest, Bert Simmons.
My brother. First, what up, bro?
You never know who's gonna pop up.
Plead the
You never
fifth,
know.
brother. This shit gets crazy.
Oh, no, how did
Commission.
Oh, can I see it? Can I put it on my life?
Yeah.
Verse, what up, bro?
Commission chain.
Now, have you ever smashed two girls in one day and they didn't know each other?
Absolutely.
Easy.
Okay, so you said yes too. So I
Why
have
would he not say yes? He's
So I have
an
a
R&B
question.
star.
No, you're not saying yes just because you're a guy. Did you really do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question.
just
How
because
did
I'm a
you
guy.
get rid of the girl that you slept with?
What do you
Because I'm like
mean?
Velcro. You fuck with me, you stuck with me. At least for a few days.
Nah, hell no.
So when you smashed her,
Yeah.
she left?
Yeah, it was time to go. I had some place to be, and you gotta go. I gotta go. You got somewhere to go? I got somewhere to go. You
And
got
then that somewhere to go was another chick?
And now it could be somewhere to go, and
I
then
got something
another
to do.
chick.
And I'm gonna go to the club, and I'm gonna meet a girl, and she gonna like me because I'm me, and then she gonna
It
like
gotta
what you
be
doing
like
to this.
right- it
I'm
gotta be
like,
like
I'm
right
going to
after.
my house.
And then you
And
gonna
that's
call her
twice.
Uber.
No, but he was honest. What'd you say? It's not gonna be after.
It don't gotta be right.
But within 24 hours, you've done.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. I ain't gonna fuck y'all up.
And y'all do that with no type of remorse, no type of like
None.
guilt, no type
None.
of.
Oh, I got a good one.
Not
Nigga, what?
Oh, so you don't do that now?
Come on, Deelishis. Read the damn camera.
And look, yo, fellas, don't do that. This is when they were young and dumb and full of confidence. Okay? Right. Okay, here we go. Never have I ever performed sexual acts on my partner while they were sleeping. Give me some alcohol. That's how you
Damn.
wake them up.
You don't suck dick like when they was asleep?
While they were sleeping. So to wake them up?
Yeah.
Hey, I been, man,
I'm the only one. Oh, I feel crazy.
she woke me up with head before. There you go.
I still got some left. I still got some.
Oh, nigga, stop.
Oh, you
capping.
never done it to your husband?
No, I'm saying I
To
still
initiate?
have some.
Baby, you better let out your
shots left.
secrets.
No, have you ever
Well,
done
you
it
know,
to
we
initiate
keep
sex?
nothing back at this show. He tells all my business.
Nigga,
so
you tell all my business. Don't
Have
be
you ever-
capping. Yeah,
Okay,
get a
good.
Deelishis.
Have you ever?
Have I ever what? Woke up
Woke
eating
her
a
up?
pussy?
Yeah.
I don't know if I done that.
those nights you come home from the club.
Cheers, baby cakes. Because I've definitely done that to my ex-husband. The only problem is that he was drained. He had already.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm dating someone.
Hey, right, don't be coming here trying to shoot them
I'm mad drunk right now. Hey, boo, how you doing, Anthony? I mean, woo!
Come on. Sit down, D. I knew you was going to do this. Tighten up. Come on now.
Yeah, tight.
You almost fell. You done.
Did I almost fall too?
You done. We're going to get these Uber.
Hey, Chef John. How you doing?
Nah,
27.
get out of here, man. Let's go.
Wait, I'm sweating. This
Ebony, why you sweating so bad?
I remember because he was
Your edge is coming off.
Take this many
Shots.
shots. I don't even drink.
All right, your last one. Everybody got one more. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Here, you want to take one of mine?
No, I'm good. Oh,
Because I know yours. But...
yeah,
Man.
mine's are horrible. Never have I
Can't
ever.
hear you at all.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yo, this is
That's the liquor right
Yo,
there.
you want to
boy.
have a
Wasn't
good
even
time?
there.
Y'all want to have a good time? Y'all need to get some of this Diddy Ciroc.
Oh my
Summer
God.
colada. Because I
Okay.
swear I'm calling the Uber. My car
You
will be in the
see that
parking lot.
shit?
okay. Never have I ever pawned jewelry.
Oh, I pawned jewelry before. I was
I ain't
in
never
college.
pawned no damn jewelry.
You never pawned jewelry in college.
I pawned
What?
some jewelry before.
I know pawn
I pawned jewelry.
I pawned somebody
I pawned
else's
jewelry.
pawn no
jewelry.
Yeah,
jewelry,
something
maybe like
somebody
a-
bought
I
me.
ain't never been to a
Yes,
pawn
look,
shop.
I pawned somebody.
Xbox or something.
Really?
I've never been to a pawn
No,
shop.
let me tell you, you can take all your school books there.
No.
Okay, I don't know by experience.
I ain't gonna let you take no shot for that.
Yes, I do.
I ain't even
Oh
worth
no,
it.
in college, let me tell you, let a boy buy you something. You don't
Yeah,
like him no
pawn
more.
it.
And don't even take it back.
All right,
Let them
cool.
keep it.
My turn.
Right. No, that's it. We done, right? That's
Oh, we
it.
done.
No,
You done.
Wait,
You
y'all
out.
want to keep going?
Yes, I only got 3 more cards left. Okay, great. Yo, I don't get to step away from the kids. This is
You got a
fun.
whole thing.
2 minutes.
Never
Or two
have I ever.
questions.
Huh?
2 questions in 2 minutes. 2
All
minutes.
Can I
right.
have the last 2?
Yeah, go
Never
ahead. She
have-
want the last
Go ahead,
2.
B.
Okay. Never have I ever faked an orgasm.
Oh, everybody in here probably got to take a shot.
You get double. But my fake orgasms are almost better than my real ones.
Damn.
You go ahead and take your shot too. Everybody has faked one
on,
before.
Virgin.
Yeah, I do cartwheels and
You ever
everything.
fake came on this?
Absolutely.
Wait, hell no.
Niggas fake come.
You think it don't happen?
Yeah, you think we don't fake
You think
cum?
it don't happen?
Oh,
Especially
I
when
gotta
we-
get this
Y'all
on
know I don't
camera.
Come on, man. It's
Nigga,
like-
we,
I
yeah, we
wish a
fake
nigga
cum.
would.
I
So
don't-
wait a minute.
Yeah,
That's
I-
why I tell them to put it on my face. That way I know.
Oh!
I know that it's real.
Wow.
It's Wednesday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side.
Hey, I'm just wondering, like, what did I walk
That's
into?
why I told him.
I'm like, what did I walk into?
Exactly.
Like,
The next time a man say, "Oh, baby, I'm about to come put it on my
You
face," so I
ain't
know it's
married,
real.
girl?
yo,
I am divorced, but put it on my face so I know it's real. Niggas
did I
be
walk
faking
Put it
into?
on my face so I know it's real. Where's the t-shirt?
I love it.
What did I walk into?
Are you serious?
Nigga. Yeah, nigga.
did that
Welcome to the danger zone.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yo, you are a stupid motherfucker if you don't get your orgasm off of this. Don't ever fake it. Wait till you get it. It's gonna be really good.
and put it on my face so I know it's real.
I did not know.
Hey, yo,
Yo, and it's not even.
Hey, nigga, that was hard. That's how you end the live, nigga.
Oh my God, yes.
That's how you end the live right there, buddy.
Oh my God.
And put it on my face so I know it's real.
My face is shiny.
No,
I'm
in real life,
sweating.
you really faked the orgasm.
I'm horny right now. I really want to have sex. Like, babe, we're gonna do something tonight.
Did you know that men fake orgasms?
Oh yes, of course.
She was saying it was a fucking $1 bill, nigga. If I were you, nigga.
Well, you know,
Both of y'all
some
niggas need to be
men,
jumping off the diving board
the
right
men that
now.
don't use protection can fake it easily when they, if they, you know what I'm saying? They don't even
please
gotta pull
explain
out.
to me. I
They don't
need
have to
to
pull
know.
out. They just
We are-
stay
this is the
inside.
last one.
Do a little shake.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, do a
Because
little
it's trash,
shake
probably.
and they good.
Oh, he'll say it. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a little
Oh, that was
shake,
great. I gotta go.
limp, and then
My homeboy in jail, man. I gotta go.
Well, I would know that. Now that sounds fake.
I done,
They don't go.
yo, I called this
So are
nigga.
you guys gonna do another question?
Raven said we gotta come on.
Oh, I know.
Are we gonna do another question?
Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
one
we
more.
good. We done with the questions.
We done with questions?
Let's-
What damn,
we got
Ray?
fan
You
mail?
know we was having a good
I
time.
know, but you know,
Cause
we
we've been all out of whack today. So we got any no, that's it. So
Yes.
that was the end of game time, y'all. That was
it?
very
Did we
fun.
end it good?
Baby, that was the end.
My live increased by 300 people. So yeah, it was
The
great.
best game time ever.
All right, so
Need advice about love, marriage, and relationships?
hell yeah.
Well, send your fan mail. It's time for Ask the Averys.
Deelishis, this is Guy from Detroit. He says, "Did you sleep with Flavor Flav?"
Of course, I
Slept
knew
with
these
him every night that
questions.
He came and climbed into my bed. Did I have sex with him? Never. But not because I didn't want to. The one time
I'm
that
confused
I
right
did try
now.
to. You said sleep with him.
No, did you fuck the nigga
No.
during the show?
No,
knew
but
that
can I give
question
you a
was
real
coming.
true quick story? We were in a relationship because I won the show and he was my dude.
Well, how long did that last?
That lasts for maybe 4 months.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But when I
My
when
lie
we
wasn't
finally got
actually
to
on
see
either.
each other. That's so
He
mean.
lied.
Take a shot.
That's my brother. He's crazy though.
Oh my
So when
God.
I went to Houston, we finally met up. We did a party together. For y'all remember what's that guy named something Jones?
Jim Jones.
No.
Oh.
He was a rapper. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones had a club, I
One
think
of
called
them
Ice
niggas.
Age or something like
Yeah.
that. So we did a really, really huge party, and I was drunk, and I was so horny, and he was my boyfriend of 4 months. And so I tried to get us popping later on in the penthouse at our hotel room or whatever. And he was like, yo, I love you. You're going to do great.
And
this
he
is
didn't
awesome.
have sex with you?
No, he didn't. And he had like, and I really, we had a
Wow.
flight. But I really think that there was some guilt there because it turned out he had a girl the whole time.
They do. They
Ebony,
do.
you
They do.
almost won the show. Did you sleep with any of those guys?
No.
No, I didn't think she did.
It didn't carry
Are you
on. Ours did not carry on after the show. So whatever happened had to happen while we were still in the house.
And I
you
didn't
know?
think that she did. After my experience with me knowing that I didn't sleep with Flav, I didn't think she did anyway because I know how the show goes now. Flav, the woman that he ended up with, which is his son's Karma's mom, she turned out, I thought she was a producer. She was in our house the entire time.
That's crazy.
And that's part of
Yeah.
the reason why there was no fucking, I don't know what he did with New York because it still
Exclusive,
says
yeah.
that, you know, they saying that they had sex or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, he ain't fucked nobody from our season. Nobody. And if he did, it would
Not
be
that you
the
know
girl.
of.
Did anybody fuck Chance and Real?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think.
Are you serious?
Can you name a girl?
I mean, I can't say who, but I
Wow.
think.
In the house?
Who would it be?
I don't know.
Did they almost win it with you?
No, the ones that did things left early.
Oh, the early
Oh,
girls.
but you think they fucked up?
Oh yeah, I think something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
definitely
be very
happened during the
honest.
show.
And I
Girls
don't
are
got no
trying
reason to
to-
lie. I don't think other than New York and maybe Crazy in the hot tub. I'm not even saying that she did that, but honestly, I don't think I do. I think some people jack his dick or did
Yeah,
some
they
stuff
probably
like
did
that.
something.
Yeah, but he didn't require.
You know.
He didn't ask me for that. Like he didn't even come at me like taking my panties off. Flav, I swear on my children's life, God strike him down. He never once disrespected me in a physical manner, in a sexual manner.
It was for the show then.
Yeah, I think that everything was for the show.
And I
And
can
he
say that
respected- he
about
respected
Chance
me.
as
I
well.
have another question
Yeah, they
on
were respectful
the
and
live.
yeah.
Yeah.
The live said, were you ever really physically attracted to him?
Yes.
You were.
I was very much attracted to him. Flav was
They
good
said,
to
"Goddamn." Okay.
But Flav is not. He's not an unattractive person because remember he's from Public Enemy, so that ain't no bullshit.
And then a person's
he's a
personality
cool-ass nigga,
overlooks
and he's from New York,
things.
and he got real good. Like other than the fact that he does wild shit, yeah, boy, that's all for the camera. Flav is actually smart. Whenever we was alone together, he smoked weed, which mellowed you out, so he wasn't on that hype stuff.
Yeah.
And he talked about old stories and like real shit. So that's attractive to me. And not only that, he made me feel different than the other girls.
Dope.
He always came and pulled me in. So a man can win me over by giving me the right type of attention.
Attention, fellas.
Yeah, attention made me want to fuck him.
Woo! And leave it on your face.
Yeah, and put it on my face so I know it's real. Y'all niggas out here faking orgasms.
Verse Simmons.
People saying, "Oh, I got a shot, then."
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got a shot if you a real
In the
nigga.
face.
Yeah, that's what I
In the face.
Do we have any more questions?
Okay, this question is for both of y'all. Do y'all miss reality TV at all? And would you ever want to do a show again?
I was going to ask you that. If they came to you and said, "Hey, we want to do maybe some type of reunion show or something like that," would you do it?
A reunion show, yes. I've been approached for reality TV, obviously, since the Flavor of Love.
You in Atlanta now. Mona gonna get your ass.
That was 12 years ago.
We've been approached too, and we definitely turned this
Mona
show
came
down.
Mona came to our house.
They came to me for wife swap years ago when I first got engaged. But it's easier for me to watch reality TV than it is to be on it, because the moment that it gets really close to sign that contract, you'll be like, oh my God, this is gonna change. Like literally, once you're off camera, when you walk out into the world, your perception or you're perceived as what you put out on
TV,
television,
right?
And that was something that was a stigma that I had to grow from. Like, it's like,
and then you don't know how they're going to portray you either, because
you have nothing to do
no
with
matter
editing.
what you film, they edit you somehow to how they want you to look.
Yeah,
so
I thought Ebony was like a mean person and
No,
wanted to
I
fight
got
everybody.
lucky because I didn't give them any drama. Now I'll
Right.
fuck you up. I don't bring the drama, but I'll handle my drama.
Right.
So I was lucky that they actually aired it that way. But she's right.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to do with what's on the cutting room floor.
And then they feed you certain things too. They say you should say this or do this, and then you
They
got to
did
stand
that
your
with y'all
ground.
for real?
And I
I
didn't.
heard they did.
I didn't. I was always one of the ones that used to be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. I'm not doing it.
Yo,
like,
you carried yourself in such a great
I mean, I had
manner.
to, because I just could not
Aw,
see myself.
let
Don't
me
do
get
that.
outta here.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me get outta here.
That's how I am in real life, though. That's how I am in real life.
Real Chance of Love. She
how
was
I am.
very classy. She was educated. She was fly. She was good looking, and she had some integrity about herself.
That's how
I'm
I
just
am
gonna
in real
be
life.
Look at him. He liking it.
And the only time I popped off is when somebody pushed me to that point. You know, that's it.
Hey, look.
Like,
It,
oh no, I was not
it's been
thotting it out. I
sometimes in the
wasn't
house
doing
where I
that.
thought I was a housemate. She cussed me out like, I was like, I don't want him. I don't want Chance.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, no.
Motherfucker, you better shut up
Yeah,
and clean
no.
them dishes.
Reality TV is difficult, but if I would be on any reality
You
show
better
right
shut
now,
the fuck up and pick up them towels. But like, who
I
you
would
talking
do
to?
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's a good
I'm
one.
getting my chain tonight.
Because you kind of got more control over what. Yeah,
I think
that's
Real
a good one.
Housewives of Atlanta is not scripted.
Right.
I don't like scripted TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this comes to a long ass show.
It was fun.
Shout out to our producer Raven was looking at her. She was like, "Fuck y'all,
We
fuck
got in
you,
trouble. We
motherfuckers!"
gonna
In
get in
2
trouble
hours,
after this show.
this is gonna be a Game of Thrones episode. It's long as fuck. Anyway, thank you so much, Deelishis, for coming through. We really appreciate it, Mama.
Thank you.
You did a
Guys
great
were
job.
so
I don't want to be the
much
only one
fun.
clapping in this motherfucker. We good though.
I think everybody drunk.
I know. Yes.
Follow you at, of course, where?
Yo, you guys can follow me in so many different ways. First of all, shout out to my boutique that I just launched over 48
Yes. We
hours
need
ago.
to talk about that.
Yes,
Do we have
London
time?
Charles. Yo, do we have 2 minutes? Or 1 minute? She said, look, right
Okay.
don't
Go
play with
ahead.
me.
1 minute.
Okay, so let me just say this to you guys. I am an ambassador for a lot of different brands or whatever, and it's cool. I like their stuff. But let me tell you, London Charles Closet, these are things that I actually have in my closet that I will actually wear.
Yes.
So if you like my fly and you mess with it, go to London Charles Closet on Instagram or londoncharlescloset.com, and you can mess with, some stuff that I actually set down with the designer and created. And it's really fun, fly, and sexy fashions for ladies.
Sexy.
Yeah, it's very sexy and it's fun, but you can still wear it. Some things around the kids. And also, starting May 2nd through the 27th, I will be on tour with the talented Candy, Tamar Braxton,
we gotta
and
go, babe.
Trina. Yes, for the Dungeon Tour.
Awesome.
So, so you'll see us across the country from the Midwest to the West Coast to the East Coast. We're going to be in your neck of the woods. Make sure you buy tickets. Go to dungeontour.com and get your tickets so that you can actually come and experience. This is a very sexy, sexual, grown up, don't bring your kids to bring your dicks out and your vaginas wet. It's one of those type of shows, baby. If you're horny, you're going to bust a nut in the audience.
Are we going?
Yeah.
We
I would
going?
love to buzz a nut.
Oh, and we very much encourage couples. Because it's, oh my goodness.
And we love the bust nuts.
Up.
We'll be there.
You're going to bust nuts because we bust them on stage.
Yeah, great.
I don't think I was supposed to say this.
No, you're fine.
I don't know about
Look,
shout out to Diddy. I would like to shout out to Rock for getting me fucked up.
Yeah.
This polite bottle, don't let it get it twisted.
Take that.
This is really something very potent. I haven't drank in a long time. So.
And follow you where, D?
Follow me at I Am So Deelishis. And shout out to all of our followers because we've had at least 10,000 views of this show for 2 hours.
Dope.
So I want to give a round of applause to the followers who actually stayed on board to watch it.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Make sure you guys follow our podcast page at Dinner with the Averys. This episode will be aired next week. It'll be on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Everything you can think of is there. And YouTube, by the way. So we'll have the video. Follow me at Risky Business 23.
Follow me at DJ Holiday.
And I think we all collectively say rest in peace to
Nipsey.
late great.
Nipsey. Love you, brother.
Yes,
sir.
Also, one more thing. If you guys have any questions for us that you want us to discuss on the next podcast, send us an email at asktheaverys@gmail.com, and it's relationship advice, any type of questions you want us to discuss or talk about. If you have somebody you want to see on the show, if you're a chef or you're a guest and you want to be a part of the show, then email us or send us a DM at Dinner with the Averys.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much. God bless. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening, and night. And yeah, man, y'all can clap now. We out.
Shout out to your special guest.